Obviously pleased with getting the win. Would have liked to finish a little bit better. They made it a game at the end, but overall, I thought defensively we were really good for most of the game. Holding a player like Lops to 2 points. I think no field goal attempts or no field goals made was big. So I thought our interior defense was really good. Really good to see Corynne start to have a bit of a break, if you can call it a breakout game for her in scoring, but shooting the ball well and playing an overall well game. I thought Katie did a really good job of attacking the basket when we needed that in the second quarter. Our second quarter was really good, 23-9, I think it was. Really executed well offensively in the second quarter. Defensively, I thought we were really solid. And obviously would like to play like that for 40 full minutes, but pleased with getting the win over an A10 school. Have a quick turnaround to go play Duquesne at Duquesne on Wednesday, which will be a tough game. So we've got to work on some stuff and get better, but overall pleased with the win.
Questions for student athletes?
Peggy and Corynne, the team's been winning with defense. Talk about what the team's mindset is on defense. What are you doing so well?
So since summer, we've been stressing defense a lot, and I think that's one thing we're really playing well at right now together. We're connecting on the floor. I think we're understanding each other more and how to play with each other, and then knowing the scouts, we've been pretty successful with it.
What's it mean to be connected on the floor?
I think everybody's doing their part. Nobody's really a liability or having to cover for each other. Everybody's just doing what they need to do, and if we do need to cover for each other, somebody's always there.
Katie, talk about what's the defense? You've seen a lot of defenses in 4 years. Talk about is there anything different on defense this year? What's going well?
I think the big difference on defense this year for us is that we're just locking in and focusing on what we need to do and not looking forward to the offensive end. Just we're on defense, and we're going to be here for as long as we are until we get a stop. And the better we play on defense, the sooner we're going to get back on offense. And I think it's just good to see our team really putting some emphasis on the defensive end, because I feel like this year things are turning around for us, and we're playing on defense first, and that's what we need.
Jacob, you have anything?
Yeah, Corynne, just talk about what you were doing in the second half. You didn't miss a single shot. I don't think it was halfway to the third quarter that you missed a shot. Talk about that groove that you were in and what you were seeing.
I think I was just playing more aggressive. I was taking what the defense was giving to me. We had a lot of transition points, and a lot of opportunities came from transition. I think we were moving the ball pretty well on offense. My teammates were getting me open, cutting without the ball. So I think that was a big part of it, and just being aggressive as well.
Katie, you, as Coach said, is when you're aggressive, when you go like that, not many people can stop you. Is there a mindset you've got to get into for that to happen, or I guess what makes you be aggressive?
I think just looking at the past and what the result has been when I've been aggressive, whether I'm hitting it or not, I think it just opens some things up. And how Corynne was aggressive today, I mean, I love to see that. She's going to be really good for us, and we hope that more games of her being aggressive, because us being aggressive really does open up things for the rest of our teammates who can hit shots and get to the basket as well.
What do you see Corynne doing right, besides being aggressive?
You know, Corynne's out, she gets her hands on a ton of balls. Her passing is really good. She sees the floor really well, and just her individual moves. I mean, I have a ton of confidence in her scoring at all three levels, and I just hope that she continues to be aggressive and go out there and do what she can do.
It's a beautiful moment right here.
Corynne, what do you learn from watching Katie?
Katie, the aggressive mindset. When Katie wants to be aggressive, she could drop 30 a night.
30?
Yeah, 30.
Never even done that before, Corynne.
I have a lot of confidence in her. She's probably
Make her
one of my
right.
go-to players to see on the court. Just her game, how she plays. She could take somebody off the dribble. She'll post somebody up. So just how she plays.
Are you looking to shoot more threes tonight?
I was. Me and Coach Fran have been working on that a little bit. Coaches have been stressing to shoot more threes, to get more opportunities, not just for myself, but other players. So going into the game, yeah, I wanted to be more aggressive and look for my shot outside the arc more.
Anything else for either student athlete?
You want us to compliment each other a little bit more?
Yeah, right. You want us to warm, fuzzy feelings in here. This is good. Good.
And then, like, is your
Thanks,
good
guys.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Nice Crocs.
Questions, Coach?
You played a lot of different combinations tonight. Was that a plan going into the game?
No. No, we just, once again, I think rotationally, a lot of the rotation things are just as you feel your way through the game, decisions you make based on their personnel. You have an idea of how you want to play as you're going through the game. And then things happen and you try to give players opportunities. When you feel like they can do some things. Some of it's how they practice too. Players can give a coach confidence in them in practice by playing a certain way. So you see some things in practice and you're like, well, they've earned an opportunity to try and prove themselves. So was pleased to get Abby and Tatiana some time on the court today. They've been working really hard and really, Abby's energy and the way she played, in the first quarter and then into the second quarter really, broke some things open for us. I really liked her aggressiveness. She did a good job of, really playing aggressive without turning the ball over, which is something we've been talking about with her. She can be a difference maker for us in some of those ways. So, and it was good to see T get in there and get some good minutes in important moments, and and get that score was good for her confidence, I think.
You said Lindsay played really well in the back row. What was her defense? What was her defensive role today with
Lops, yeah. We just really wanted to make her. They try to play through her at the elbows in what we call the pinch post and that type of thing. We wanted to make her touches difficult, so that she wasn't comfortable every time she caught the ball. I thought we did a really good job of that. That she didn't get a whole lot of clean looks there, and then. It's not just about what Lindsay does, but Lindsay's, like in soccer, the goalkeeper sees everything. So, because they're behind everything, they can talk to everybody. Lindsay's kind of that voice for us defensively because she's typically on the interior, and she does a really good job of covering up for people and talking to people and that type of thing. So, she's very much a connector with that and has done a really good job at kind of being that back line defensively for us.
She has 6 assists tonight, which has to be. A lot for anybody.
That's got to be her career high. Ties it. Yeah.
What does she see that makes her good at that?
You'd have to ask her. I don't know what she sees.
Okay.
No, she's just a talented player. She's got a lot of basketball IQ. She has the ability to, see certain things. But yeah, you ask her that sometime, Carl. What are you seeing out there, Lindsay?
I think that's a really good question. Thanks for taking my job easy.
Jacob, you have it?
Yeah, just talk about the depth of this team. When you can have 29 points off the bench. Just talk about how that makes you feel as a coach knowing you got that many options.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that you have Corynne Hauser coming off the bench. She's a very talented player. Obviously good enough to start. But it was nice to see her come on. We've been really, kind of on her to be more aggressive. She's been pretty passive coming off of ball screens. People are going underneath who say you could come off the other side of the ball screen. You're not guarded. You got to shoot the basketball. She's a talented scorer. She averaged 26 a game in high school, so she knows how to score the basketball. So we just wanted to kind of be more aggressive and look for hers. Her teammates have encouraged her to do that because they know she's talented. But it was nice to see, like I said, Abby come off the bench and get some points for us. Trying to see who else came off the bench and scored for us. Deanna hit that three. Tatiana with a couple points and that type of thing. Annie Pavlansky didn't score today, but I mean, she's been such a solid player for us this year. We're very reliable, you know. But we've got a lot of players that can help us out on the bench.
How is it? I know you've been pushing Katie to be aggressive forever. How does she get in the right mindset to do that? Good question.
You asked her, and she wasn't even sure. So,
Okay.
you know, like I think for Katie, it's the, you know, once again, if she's been better this year with it, you know. When she has the mindset to be aggressive in a game, she's a lot to handle. So we just keep doing that. It's our job to try and get her the ball in the right spots too. You know, so calling certain plays for her, getting to the ball in good positions on the floor helps her be aggressive. So part of that's on us to be, you know, call a good game and get her the ball in certain positions.
Did Bridget get hurt?
She just wasn't feeling well, so decided to, you know, give her some rest.
Anything else, Coach?
I'm good.
Oh, just one last one.
Mhm.
You guys forced 15 turnovers, and not only that, but you converted on them, scoring 16 points. Just describe the emphasis of not only getting turnovers, but being able to score off them as well.
Oh, you mean 10 turnovers? Oh, 10 steals, 15 turnovers. I got you. I'm on the
Yeah.
bottom line there. Yep. Yeah, 10 steals is a lot for us. Anytime you get double digits in steals, that's a lot. I would like to convert 10 steals into more than 16 points. Okay, points off of turnovers, 15 to 16 is not really where we need to be. We need to convert those better. But the fact that we're turning them over, I thought that was good for us. We wanted to try and get to 15 assists today, you know, because we had 6 at half. We wanted to try and get to 15 for the game. We ended up with 13. So it's not always nice when you have a positive assist to turnover ratio as a team. Especially the way we play. Like we're not a pressure defensive team. We play really solid and conservative. But it's nice for us to start turning the ball. We're going to need to do that more as we move forward so we can get some more easy possessions on the offensive end. All right. Thanks. Appreciate it.